What's up, everyone? It's Amanda Stevens for Jinx.tv, and with me today I have Rise's Smug. How is it going?
It's going all right. You know, I'm a little hungry, but it is what it is.
So do you want us to go grab you a burger? We could grab you a burger, maybe some mac and cheese.
I'm in the mood for Chinese or Popeyes, to be honest.
If you had to pick between Chinese or Popeyes, though, like right now.
Popeyes.
Popeyes easy?
Of course.
Easy? Wow.
I can't disrespect Popeyes like that.
So we're here at Red Bull Conquest. You're currently competing in this Capcom premiere event. You had a pretty rough time versus Taquito just now. What do you think needs to happen right now to bring Balrog back up? Because it's been kind of rough for you this season.
I feel like that I'm getting robbed all of these tournaments. I feel like I'm playing perfect. I'm playing fair. I'm playing footsies. I'm doing all of this, and I still lose to V-Trigger, Abigail, you know what I mean? I lose to characters that completely rob me, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Like, even now, when I lost to Taquito, I didn't even get to play because Akuma's cheap. I have to worry about a Raging Demon. It's like a command grab, another robbery character. So every time I see Taquito V-Trigger somebody to death, I don't feel like he outplays his opponents.
Wow, that's some spicy words. You haven't really traveled that much this year. I was kind of looking at your records. Did you just decide to just like take a step back, or did it have to do with the Balrog nerfs? Like what happened this season?
No, I did travel a lot actually. It was just that I was just placing like top 16s and stuff. So that was pretty much it. It wasn't else for me to say. It just a lot of the people I lost to was mostly like you know, like those command grab type characters. That's who I really lose to. And Cammy.
Do you think heading into season 3 that you might just drop Balrog, maybe pick up a cheaper character like a Cammy, like an Akuma, something, and just go for the high tier?
Wait, you said in season 3?
I mean, wow, season. Thank you. In season 4, do you think
we're at 3.5 right now? We're in the past. You're talking about season 4.
Yeah. In season 4, do you see yourself just going high tier?
No, I'm gonna stay with Balrog and G. I feel like G, I'm learning him right now. I'm preparing him for the next season because I have a feeling that he's gonna be better. So right now I'm trying to master him now so I could be prepared and not be one of those people that be called a bandwagoner. You know what a bandwagoner is? They don't get any love. People think that I played Balrog only in season 2 when he was cheap. Nah, all right? I played him, I'm a loyal character specialist, all right? I played him since he was born, okay? People just disrespect and they try to like discredit my skill. I do not like that in 2018.
All right, that's fair. So I've been meaning to ask you this. What is the Smug story? Like, how did you get in to doing fighting games and competing? Because everybody's got a different reason.
The way I got into you mean like competitively?
Yeah.
So I used to play online a lot, and back in Street Fighter 4, and I was the ranked #1 Dudley online. And my friend, he said, "Hey man, you're really good, man. I think you should start traveling to tournaments and make a name for yourself. You should run with this." And I said, "Oh really?" And he said, "Yeah, you should go to Next Level Battle Circuit, which is in New York." I thought it was in the West Coast because like Evo, all that stuff. You think that's in Vegas? So I'm like, oh, all right. I'm assuming anything that's on stream or televised is on the West Coast. And I'm like, wow, I'm like 20-minute drive away. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's how I started to grind from there. It's like this tournament, this is located in Virginia. So you know what I mean? It's like people that are watching the stream, they probably think this is in Hollywood. Nah, you're close to it. You know what I mean? It's on the East Coast, so it's really easier to get to.
So you've been doing this for a couple of years now. At any point, especially when you have like a rough season where like you don't qualify for the Capcom Cup, like how do you look at a season like that and still want to compete?
Oh, I mean, like everybody has like their bad moments. Everybody has their good moments, but I still think I did phenomenal this year because I got second at E-League.
Yeah,
I feel like
a really good run.
First of all, let me talk about that. That takes too much skill, ladies and gentlemen, all right? That takes too much skill. Not anybody can do that, all right? Not your grandmother or grandpappy can do that, all right? It's not that easy, all right? You have to, it's a lot of dedication, a lot of studying to do to achieve that, all right? It's not as easy as it looks, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm saying that for this year, overall for Capcom Cup, It's looking a little rough, but it is what it is. I mean, like, the competition gets harder and harder because everybody's getting better by the year. So, obviously it is limited to 32 people that can enter the tournament. But I mean, I'm not tripping about it, like I just keep grinding. That's all. And then one of my breakout tournaments is going to happen,
So this season had a much, much higher emphasis on, like you said, travel. Do you prefer the way that the tournament has evolved to, or do you prefer sort of the older Capcom Pro Tour system where you could kind of pick and choose your battles a bit more?
Well, this year is kind of different because each year for Capcom Cup, they have different sets of rules. But this one, it's interesting. I just didn't like it like one of the previous Capcom Cups where, say if you win a tournament, you automatically qualify. That's fine. I think that's allowed. You win a tournament. You know how many people enter a tournament? Hundreds and thousands of people enter. I feel like you're the only one that won that tournament. Like, you should definitely automatically get qualified. But I did not like it where if you already qualified and you win, then the second place automatically qualifies. I didn't like that. Okay. It's like, okay, I could be the best player and I could gatekeep everybody else, and it just whoever gets second place, now you're in. So what if there was 5 people that automatically qualified? I get a 6th place and I qualify for Cap? Nah, get that out of here. So I think these rules are a little bit more fair, and I think it's better than last year because Punk, I felt bad for him because he was ranked #1 seed, but he didn't know he had to play until the day before Capcom Cup. So how is he supposed to prepare himself for a matchup?
Yeah, a lot of players told me that they like don't ever really want to be #1 because then you get to the LCQ, everybody else knows everything about you, and then you get some dude, like, granted Nemo's not some random, but like you can't know that Nemo's gonna run a train on a tournament, right? So I definitely agree with you. I'm glad that they made that change.
Right, because I feel like, yeah, like with Punk, he doesn't know who he's playing, but the person is like, oh, if I win last chance, let me prepare to play against Punk. So if I win this last chance qualifier, that's my opponent, and I already studied for the past 5 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Punk is like, oh, he won? Dag, I got until tomorrow to, you know what I mean? Like, what if it's like a character you're not too familiar with, unfamiliarity, and you got to play him tomorrow? It's like you're not ready.
Yeah. Stepping back a little bit from fighting games, like what is the normal Smug like? Because everybody kind of sees you on stream, and you kind of have the sort of goofy side, the mix-ups, whatnot, the jokes. But like, is that a character? Like, is that just like something you put on for the stream monsters, or is that just like an amped up version of yourself?
That's just me being myself. If everybody that watches my stream, y'all know how I get down, you know what I'm saying? I just be myself. I eat chicken on stream, you know what I'm saying? I do what I want. That's what you're supposed to do, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I encourage everybody to start streaming, have a good time. I think it's lit every time you stream. You engage with your chat, you talk to them, they talk back to you. There's trolls, you troll back with them, you know what I mean? It's a lot going on, and I think that's what's really good. That's why you just be yourself, and people get to know you, the real you know what I mean? I know I'm really crazy. I'm crazy on my stream. I'm random, I admit it, but it is what it is. You know what you're getting yourself into when you click on my channel.
So, speaking of that, is that sort of the same advice you give to people that like want to get sponsored? Like, to just try to find who you are and just be that?
Yes, I honestly feel like personality, it will lead you in a longer run than just skill. Yeah, results. No, results is good. They really want that for business-wise, you know what I mean? Making money for the team and you making money, like bringing home money. But at the same time, I'm good at like promoting. I'm really good. That's like my main skill is like talking to the people. I love people, you know what I mean? I feel like I practice too, like, skill comes into a part of it, but I feel like I like to embrace mostly like my personality too, I like to be like a showman, you know?
So, I recently asked this to Zhao Hai, and his response kind of made me want to ask other players this. If you had a doctor come up to you, right, and say that, like, Smug, your gaming career is over, what do you think you would do now?
I'll try to get him fired. No, I'm playing, guys. I'm playing. No, I feel like you saying that if somebody walks up to me and be like, your gaming career is over. Like
you physically can't play fighting games anymore. Like your wrists are just done.
And what may I have to ask him, why do you think that? Why is my career over? That's wrong with it. Why? What's wrong with it?
Man, he's just not letting me have this free question.
No. We gotta get to the bottom of this.
We
have to get to the bottom of this.
Just too much.
I can't just end my career. Why? What did I do wrong?
So you're saying that like you would basically just find a way to keep going.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you always don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
So you want to try to always have like another option everywhere. Like you want to have like different businesses, so you don't have to rely on one thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like what's the backup plan right now? Is there one?
The backup plan right now is I'm trying to be a YouTuber, so I'm trying to go into like that lane.
So, like making like content stuff like that. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Like I love social media. You know, I like promoting. I like doing all that stuff. So, I mean, like I don't want to just say if this don't work out, but I want to have like another lane I can go to.
Yeah, that's why I want to be like, man, you're like a washed up fighting game player. I just think it's interesting to see if like guys like you who like have been doing this for a while, if like you guys have ever thought of like the backup plan, like what to do next.
Of course, I think about this all the time. You know what I mean? I like to stay busy. You know, to be honest, I'm really a lazy person. I'll be honest, but ever since like the fighting game community, I started traveling a lot. I like to be active. I noticed that when I was being on YouTube, I started uploading more consistently so I could stay active and busy, and it makes me, it keeps me active. You know, that's what I like. You know.
All right. Is there anybody you want to shout out? Any people you want to thank before we wrap this up?
Oh, of course. There's a couple of people. I want to give a special shout out to my boogers. I want to give a special shout out to Trunks, of course. My baby mama, Absidef, that's spelled ABCDEF. Thank you very much. And shout outs to myself. Thank you.
All right. And you guys remember you can check out all other.
Sorry, shout out to this lovely cameraman guy over here. You know, he's doing an amazing job. The lighting is completely on point. I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, guys. Remember you can get more great eSport content on Jinx.tv.